We are just learning tonight about a racist comment in a classroom at South Burlington High School from last school year. The district tells us a teacher validated what a student had said. The mother of the African-American student who reported it is speaking out, and so are school officials. Local 22's Mike Hoey now joins us live from the newsroom with details.
Well, Lauren, making this incident from nearly 6 months ago even more complicated, the aforementioned mother is a member of the South Burlington School Board. Dr. Travia Childs was elected to the South Burlington School Board on town meeting day in March. A week later, her son Jeremiah was in class at the high school when he says another student said that a circular object being made by a 3D printer looked like a noose. Dr. Childs writes the teacher laughed and mentioned hanging someone with a noose from the Black Lives Matter flag outside the school. School officials acknowledge a racially insensitive remark by the student and the teacher's comment about hanging a noose from the flag. The district's statement does not mention anything about a person being hanged. School board chair Bridget Burkhart is one of two people quoted in that statement.
We are horrified by this behavior. This is obviously not behavior that we would ever want in the district, and we have been taking the matter extremely seriously.
Jeremiah Childs reported the comments. School officials placed the teacher on leave while they investigated. South Burlington School Superintendent David Young wrote, quote, "I issued significant consequences that cannot be disclosed for privacy reasons, and after complying with those consequences, the teacher returned to the classroom." Young said the teacher retired at the end of the school year in June. Dr. Childs writes, quote, "The South Burlington School District administrator failed to protect my son. He would talk about this issue daily, and I cried because I felt helpless because of my new position." She alleges fear of a lawsuit by the Vermont NEA prevented the district from firing the teacher. Young's and Burkhart's statement does not address that allegation. The school board, without Dr. Childs, voted to conduct a direct inspection of how administrators handled the incident. Burkhart said on the day in July that the person hired to do the inspection was scheduled to deliver findings. Something changed.
We were instead sent a letter saying that this person felt that she had a conflict of interest because she knew too many of the parties involved, and that her lawyers had said that she should not continue the work.
The board is looking for another third party to conduct the inspection. Dr. Childs writes, quote, "Jeremiah hated being in South Burlington, and as soon as he graduated, he left." Lauren, I did reach out to Dr. Childs and to School Superintendent David Young. Neither one has replied to my request for an interview. Live in the newsroom tonight, Mike Hoey, Local 22 News.
Thanks, Mike. A live look now at the nation's capital.